Hey, it's Grayson. I know I haven't posted on here in a while, but I wanted to give you an update on what was going on here. Last time I did a video on my personal life. I had done the Rob Dyrdek hypnosis program, and I was able to get a part-time job with that again after not having one for a while. And I'm happy to say that I still have that job, doing fairly well at it, but my ultimate goal is to not necessarily have to have like this kind of work that I like, but isn't exactly ideal for where I want to go in my life. So I'm trying to focus more on being able to grow out my own independent businesses, stuff I do on YouTube, on social media, the real estate, which I had got my real estate license, but haven't been able to afford all the extra fees to get associated with a broker and all that. And some of the other things that I do on the side so that I don't necessarily have to be dependent on this paycheck. And I'm trying basically to find ways to get myself motivated. A lot of the fatigue and the exhaustion stuff that I was going through, still cyclical, still comes and goes. I've been able to take some supplements that have helped. I started taking like vitamin D. I've been taking vitamin B for a while. And then cycling on and off acetyl-L-carnitine, which have helped me to a degree. I think that I am now more energetic than I was before and more able to focus, but I still have this inattentive sort of drifting problem, and sometimes I don't really have the will to do the stuff I have to do, like doing my Dyrdek hypnosis or going and staying fully consistent with my workouts, which is the next part. I'm looking to, now that my balance has improved, it's not yet fully better. There's still an issue with the balance, and we're still trying to work through all the problems of that. I'm trying to increase my my exercise. I posted on my TikTok and my Instagram at Greyson Peltier a video about my running time and how disappointed I was in it. That's part of it, but pretty much every day now I've been doing like 20 minutes of trying to get higher intensity weightlifting with just like 7-pound weights, of just like 10 seconds of squats, 10 seconds of bicep curls, just basic stuff that should be really easier for me, but trying to do it quickly so that I'm actually getting my heart rate up and actually doing something. And I think that I am actually getting stronger in a way, but that's relatively recent development because I've been able to get the energy to do all this extra stuff. And I'm trying to build up my endurance because my understanding, and I've been working with a new therapist as well, is that the more I build out my physical endurance, the more I'm going to have energy to be actually able to perform in the workplace context, which makes sense since a lot of those physical and mental endurance attributes are very closely tied to each other, so that I won't burn out as easily like I used to burn out a lot. Hopefully I'll be able to not be running more than 11-minute mile in a few months as we work through all of these issues. And hopefully I'm going to be able to be more consistent on my business, because really the thing is that this part-time job, even though it's part-time, because my energy capacity is still kind of fluky and my ADD is still really a big problem, I still get very distracted and don't wind up having a lot of time to actually focus on what I need to do. And I'm starting to actually get a buddy that I'm chatting with online, like halfway around the world even, but we're trying to like set up like a set of tasks that we each want to do to better ourselves each day and see how many of those we can do. And we're starting with really simple stuff, and that's one of the biggest flaws in a lot of this self-help dogma, is that they make this monumental set of standards and say you have to live up to all of this, you have to be perfect, and berating you into doing something, when in fact a collaborative process like I'm trying to set up here with my motivation buddy, and actually trying to set goals that are in line with what is actually the current capacity, and while staying conscious of the things in the systems involved, and trying to solve some of the systems involved in keeping your performance down. And speaking of those kinds of concepts, those are the kinds of things we're going over in the Fixer Punk podcast. There are some episodes recorded but are not yet live at fixerpunk.com. There's an intro episode and some blog posts at fixerpunk.com, fixerpunk.com. I'm going to try to transfer over those episodes. One of the things working on with my accountability buddy is actually getting podcast episodes up and other content for you like this video. And we'll see how it goes. So hopefully you'll be seeing a lot more of me if this whole accountability buddy thing works out, and I'll be able to give you some advice, some insights into things that are simple to do and ways to solve these kinds of problems as I solve them myself. All right, if you like what you saw, like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see more. If I see you guys coming, then that'll affirm that I should put more here. Thank you.